Job Simulator, an amazing game I'm sure we've all played on our respective VR headsets. It was one of the first games I played on my HTC Vive 8 years ago. Thinking about it now, it was actually one of the first VR games I've ever played. A while ago, the developers behind it, Alchemy Labs, ported it and Vacation Simulator to the Vision Pro, and it's up to me to find out if it's any better than other VR headsets. Prices of these two games are the exact same as on other storefronts, which is definitely good, especially if you paid $3,500 on this device and are living in a cardboard box. Since these games are just ports of the other versions, the almost 4K displays aren't fully utilized and far away textures are actually pretty low quality. It's not that big of an issue, and most of the textures nearest to you still look really nice, but it's important to mention. Job Simulator has all of its 4 game modes and hilarious jokes completely playable, and I was thoroughly invested throughout the multiple hour-long play sessions that I had. If you're wondering how these games work on a headset that doesn't have any controllers, both titles support hand tracking, which is cool. In my experience, it makes the games more interactive since there's no middleman like controllers to interact with stuff. However, one noticeable issue with this approach is that the Vision Pro's hand tracking only renders at 30 FPS, so there's a clear latency when waving your hand around. To be clear, this isn't a problem with the game, just a horrible limitation that Apple implemented. Nonetheless, it's another thing to keep in mind. I also noticed that the voices would come from different parts of the speakers, like if this robot guy to my right is speaking, I'll sometimes hear it from my left speaker, which feels weird. Other than what I just mentioned, these games are still just as fun as they are on other headsets. If you, for some reason, never played either of these games and just so happen to own a Vision Pro, then you should definitely check it out. Playing Job Simulator 8 years later was a nostalgic experience for me, and made me think about how far we've come in the virtual reality space. I mean, we started off with a VR headset with the worst possible controllers ever known to man, to super small, high-resolution headsets. Anyways, that's Job and Vacation Simulator on the Vision Pro. Come back next week to see me try out Demeo on the Vision Pro, which also came out this past week. At least I hope that'll be my next video. I don't have a schedule or plan like normal people would. Oh well, I guess we'll both find out next week. Make sure to like and subscribe for more trash eating videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and take care.